Hello everyone and welcome back to another challenge week. This week we're going to do a seascape in the challenge and we're going to have a look. The results have been fantastic so far. I'm just going to throw a curveball out there. If you have an image that you think I should edit and do in my style or make something of it, send that image through. Send it through to the email address below, which is challenge@. Send that to me and just label this is for you. Send me a WeTransfer or just send me a JPEG, I don't mind, whatever you want. Preferably something where I can get a bit of detail out of it, if it's raw, DNG, something like that. And let's see what I can do with one of your photos. I'm only going to pick one, because otherwise it's just going to get too much. But I'll do a video on that, on how I did an edit. So send them through. I'm going to pick the most challenging. I think I'm going to pick the most challenging. Maybe the most prettiest, I don't know. Do that. And let's see where we go for that. This will be a different thing to do. See what someone else can do with your work. But for this week, Seascape Challenge. Now, I love this place. I think it was Weymouth. No, I don't want to say Weymouth. Yeah, it's down south somewhere. I'm sure it's probably in the description where I took it, to be fair. This image, superb in terms of it's got so much that you can do with it, okay? I've done something totally different in the crop. You'll see that in a minute. I'm going to run through exactly what I did in the edit. It's a very short clip, okay? We're not talking long. I've just gone through the history backwards so you can see what I did. I'll just explain a little bit as I go along. It's a very, very simple edit that I've done, okay? So have a look for yourself, see what you think. Like and subscribe would really help, really appreciate it. If you just want to get going, the link's below, go and have a look at those, and we'll look forward to seeing the results next week. That'd be brilliant. Otherwise, stick around to see what I did, and speak to you soon. Okay, so this is the raw file, straight out of camera. We've obviously used long exposure onto this, just to get those nice misty bits in the waves. There's a lot of detail still in those dark areas for you to play with, and you'll see in a minute when I've done my version. And here we go. So I've cropped in quite significantly. As you can see, all those shaded areas brought out quite a lot. That's one of the beauties that camera has been able to bring out the shadow areas. So let's see how I've got to this. It's very simple. I've not done a lot to it, to be fair. So here we are, starting with the raw image. We've gone through, we've just changed a bit of color temperature. I'm literally just going back through the history on this so we can show you what's going on really. So played it with some tints, changed the exposure around a little bit, sorting my shadows out, seeing what details there. Just very gradually just checking out all the different areas really, change the temperature again, alter the shadow areas and certain bits, and mask that bit at the top right there so I can alter that exposure separately. There we go, I've cropped it in, I've done a very letterboxy image which I thought fitted quite well. And there we go. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed seeing what I did to that edit. Now I want to see what you can do with the files and show me your edit as well. Don't forget, if you've got a file that you want to send me so that I can do an edit on your photo, then please do. I'd love to get involved in that as well. Look forward to seeing you next week and showing you the results next week. Like and subscribe, really appreciate it. But until then, see you now.